When you talk about icons, the elite who have etched their names in the history of Louisiana professional wrestling history books, they have all performed right here in the East Park Rec Center tonight. The first ever Pro Wrestling 225 Grand Slam champion wants to add his name right alongside the rest.
It has been a long road. It has been a long road here to Danger Zone for Mustang Mike. It's been a crazy year. The big, intense rivalry with the Mad Dog Gil Gracie. Then taking on Wes Warren and gaining that SEC championship. But maybe now here at the East Park Rec Center, he's got his biggest challenge as he's gonna go one-on-one for the Gulf State Wrestling Heavyweight title against the Beast, Minotaur.
Oh man, you talk about absolute clashes. These two heavyweights are about to lock it up for the Gulf State Wrestling Heavyweight Championship. In such a historic arena too. I mean, have you ever encountered a more menacing heavyweight champion than Minotaur? The first ever Pro Wrestling 225 heavyweight champion, Minotaur and Mustang Mike are an even 1-1 in Pro Wrestling 225. It was October of 2017 when Mustang Mike defeated Minotaur to become the second Pro Wrestling 225 heavyweight champion. 2 years later, October 2019, right here in the East Park Rec Center, Minotaur evens the score to 1-1. Now, after 1,049 days, which man will get their hand raised and earn the title of greatest GSW heavyweight champion ever? We're about to find out.
Minotaur won the gold back at Super Brawl on January 21st. He is in the midst of a 218-day reign as GSW heavyweight champion. Does it get any bigger for GSW
and look at
than
this.
Minotaur versus Mustang Mike?
Mutual respect between Mustang Mike and Minotaur. I mean, it just absolutely doesn't get any more classy than that.
We know Mustang Mike is in great shape. He just recently successfully defended that SEC championship at SummerSlam 6 against Van Vicious.
But tonight, he's looking to add more gold around that waist.
It's been nearly 3 years since he's challenged for the title. Let's get ready for this massive, massive championship match.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. And it is for the GSW Heavyweight Championship. Introducing first, the challenger. From Morgan City, Louisiana, weighing in at 236 pounds, he is your Pro Wrestling 225 SEC champion, Mustang Mike.
Adored here in Houma, Louisiana, is our winner of the 2022 Mayor's Cup.
And his opponents, from parts unknown, weighing in at 235 pounds, he is your GSW Heavyweight Champion, Minotaur.
And listen to the ovation for the champion.
George Strong showing us what it is all about.
That's it right there, the GSW Heavyweight Championship. So much history behind that championship. gosh, Mustang Mike is focused. Here we go, the bell has rung, and these two heavyweights are about to tie it up, but first, a little bit of mutual respect. You've got to love to see that.
There it is. There it is. This crowd is ready. Houma is known for having incredible wrestling fans, Landon, and they are ready for a big heavyweight title bout right here at Danger Zone.
Look at this, two evenly matched heavyweights colliding here in the East Park Rec Center. What a championship match this is about to be.
Who has the advantage? You can already tell they're so evenly matched in strength here. And of course, Mustang Mike backs away, clean break there from the corner. Who has the advantage in this matchup, Mike?
Well, I mean, you have to look at the pedigree of Mustang Mike, former two-time Pro Wrestling 225 heavyweight champion. But I mean, on that same caliber, you're looking at the first ever Pro Wrestling 225 heavyweight champion in Minotaur.
That's what's so great about this matchup, right? We have the first and second Pro Wrestling 225 heavyweight champions. They faced off in this building, like you said, just over 1,000 days ago, and Minotaur got the win over Mustang Mike at Resurrection right here at the East Park Rec Center. So how does it turn out tonight with the GSW, the top prize in GSW on the line? Both men have been 225 heavyweight champions. Both men have been GSW heavyweight champions. I mean, this match, the story tells itself.
Well, I mean, and think about the year that Mustang Mike has had. That cage match that we saw at Cajun Heat against Gil Gracie, and getting that vindication after that years-long heartbreak that he experienced. And now, getting an opportunity like getting back at the top of GSW with the GSW Heavyweight Championship. And look at the strength of Mustang Mike.
And we said they were evenly matched, right? Just when we thought Minotaur had the strength advantage, now it's Mike in control. Look at this.
Hops on the back. And man, that has got to be wearing down Minotaur, but Minotaur no slouch. And look at this, smart by the champion, finding an escape, creating that separation. And these shoulder shots in the corner, and turning it around is Mustang Mike. Minotaur gets that boot up. Mike might be getting a little frustrated, and good. God, what a shoulder tackle. How many spins did Mustang do before he hit the mat?
Minotaur has been a great champion in Gulf State Wrestling. 218-day reign. He's just dominating. He's powerful. He's got everything you're looking for in a heavyweight champion. Will he have what it takes tonight to take down Mustang Mike? So far, signs lead to yes.
It's looking good. I mean, Minotaur is like you just said, in the middle of a really impressive championship run. I mean, what about going back to Cajun Heat? That labyrinthian gauntlet match we saw. Coming out of that, still the GSW heavyweight champion. And look at this scoop slam, bringing down Mustang Mike. That is not easy to do. Drops the leg. Here we go, cover. Only a 2 count.
Look at the intensity from Mustang Mike, right? Like, you think he wants this? You think he wants that title?
I mean, the momentum that he's riding, I mean, coming off the high of winning the Mayor's Cup and winning the SEC championship from Wes Warren. He could be walking out with more gold here tonight in the East Park Rec Center.
You'd be hard-pressed to find two competitors with more accolades than these two men. And look at Mustang Mike returning the favor with a big shoulder tackle of his own.
Did you see that? Launched off those ropes like a cannonball. And Minotaur could be in trouble. Oh, man. Plants him in the center of the ring here. Mustang Mike wasting no time. Gets him up and over for a snap suplex. Going for a cover here, hooks the leg, only a 2 count. But man, Minotaur, he might be hurt.
Under goes big Russian leg sweep from Mustang Mike. Is that enough as he gets the cover?
Lateral press not enough. Minotaur a little too close to the ropes on that occasion.
There are not many situations, Landon, where Mustang Mike isn't the crowd favorite. And listen, here in Houma, Louisiana, it's sort of 50-50. There's a let's go Minotaur, a let's go Mustang Mike. How are both of these men going to respond to that?
Let's see, wait a minute. Oh, a meeting of the minds. The back of Minotaur's head connected right squarely between the eyes of Mustang Mike. And George Strong checking on Minotaur here. And going to ask Mustang Mike if he can continue. I mean, wow, that was nasty looking.
Oh,
wait,
no.
What is this?
No.
What?
Are you kidding me?
Ryan Awesome. Why?
Oh, my God.
And it looks like a handful of pennies. The copper chop to the back of the head, and George Strong seeing none of it. Why? What is Ryan Awesome's motive? Why would you do this?
And another big ramp interference. What is going on? And Mustang Mike has no idea.
Absolutely despicable showing by Big Ramp and Ryan Awesome, but Mustang Mike going up and over, floats over Minotaur, and oh, what a spear taking down Minotaur, and you see the pennies flying in the middle of the ring. Wait a minute, this is the cover. And wait a minute, Mustang Mike sits up. He sees something wrong. I mean, what is this?
Oh, he notices those leftover pennies in the ring.
And the Pro Wrestling 225 family letting Mustang Mike know what's going on. I think he just spotted Ryan Awesome on the outside.
And it speaks to the respect that Mustang Mike has for Minotaur to not go through with the pin because he realized that he wouldn't have earned it.
Well, and the respect for Minotaur, obviously, but the respect for the GSW Heavyweight Championship. And wait a minute, Minotaur has got Mustang Mike up.
Oh.
And down, plants him with a side slam, but oh, we've seen this before.
Going up.
He's in position. Oh, if he hits this could be it. And there it is, the Vader bomb, but wait a minute. Could this be it? And yes, that's it. Minotaur has done it. He has defended the GSW Championship.
Minotaur overcoming the interference from Ryan Awesome and Big Ramp to retain the GSW Heavyweight Championship tonight here at Danger Zone.
What a champion. And wait a minute, Mustang is not done with Ryan Awesome. Look at this.
Oh
my God. I think that's the hardest headbutt I've ever seen.
He's going to squash Ryan Awesome. He's
That's
going to
right.
flatten him in the middle of the
Let's
ring.
see one more, Minotaur.
Oh!
Yes.
How about that?
Can't say he didn't earn it.
it.
Can't say he didn't earn it. And now Minotaur with a microphone. Oh, man.
For good measure. And we're going to hear from the Beast.
What a championship match. Minotaur here with a microphone, has something to say, but
Big Ramp and Ryan Awesome still trying to skate away from ringside here. They need to get out of here.
Minotaur seems to be loosening his boots a little bit. I'm not sure if
not really sure what that's about.
Maybe something happened with his ankle in the match. I'm not sure.
Could have been.
You know something? I can't keep this belt on that.
Minotaur calling Ryan Awesome back out here.
I've been wrestling in this building and in this business for 23 years. And I'll be damned if you're going to make a name for yourself or me or this man right here. You don't care. You can ask all 400 people in this building what happens to guys like you.
The crowd letting them know it.
I've seen over the years, I've seen people come and go. I've seen people women and kids that got men. I've seen them come and go. Most of them couldn't handle it. But I'm going to issue you a challenge in front of everybody here.
What's he doing?
You see these boots? These boots have kicked more asses in this building than your eyes will ever see.
That's right.
These boots right here still have John Saxon's blood, Stan Sweetan's blood.
Wow.
Still got a lot of blood in these things, man. You will never see what these things see. Prove me wrong. Anybody who's been in this building in this business for 5 years or less, I'll go 7 years because we lost 2 with COVID. Fill in the boots. I dare you. Fill in the boots.
Minotaur laying out the challenge to Ryan Awesome, trying to inspire the younger generation.
Houma, let everybody know who I am. This belt is not mine. You had me beat. This belt is yours.
Wow.
That belt is yours. Maybe I was on top of you for the 3 count. That might be right. But when I saw these pennies in the ring and looked and saw that piece of trash standing out there, there's no way anybody in this business knows that I will take a cheap victory. Minotaur, you beat me. Doesn't matter what happened before that. You're still a champion. I can't take this back.
Wow. Class, class, class.
Well, I'll tell you what. Mr. Commissioner, come on here in the ring.
GSW Commissioner.
Because as you know, PW225 and GSW work together. So, there'll always be another time for you and I, sir. This man right here is the GSW Commissioner. Can book it in. I'm going to flip it a little bit right now. Mike? You know the song? But it's saying you didn't understand the assignment, man. You were supposed to take this off of me. You were supposed to beat me for this title tonight because I'm tired. Like I said, for 23 years, I've walked through those curtains all over the United States. For 23 years, I've stepped into rings just like this. If you're not going to take this belt, I have no choice but to hand it over to this man. Because what you have just witnessed was Minotaur's last match.
Oh my God. What did he just say?
Mustang trying to talk him out of it.
Mike, for 23 years, I stood behind that curtain and listened to my music hit. And whether these people cheered me, whether they loved me, whether they booed me, or whether they hated me for what I did in this ring, I did it at 100%. And when my music hit, every one of these people made me know. They let me know exactly how they felt. better than wifey. That's me.
Wow.
2 years ago, COVID happened. Changed a lot of people's lives. It changed mine, especially what I went through with COVID. I went through a lot. Hell, I went through a physical change. My physical change is not allowing me, don't get me wrong, I'm perfectly healthy. I've always said that my family was going to have to drag me out this ring. And it's not right, and it's not fair to them. My 3 beautiful girls over there, I swear, if they have to drag me out this ring, it's not fair to them. I had an awesome 23 years in this business. I wouldn't change one thing. Mr. Commissioner, this is yours. It's not goodbye. Forever. I love each and every one of you. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. Thank God.
One more time for Minotaur. Ladies and gentlemen, stay tuned to GSW, as now we have a vacant GSW championship.
Spencer, I don't know if we have had any greater honor in our short time calling professional wrestling matches than it was to call the final match of Minotaur.
23 years of championship wrestling from Minotaur comes to a close here at the historic East Park Rec Center in Houma, Louisiana. What a moment and what a career for Minotaur.
I mean, who would have predicted that tonight in the Danger Zone we would have seen the final match of the Minotaur?
And now, as Minotaur has left his boots in the ring, GSW now has a vacant heavyweight championship. And we still have a second half of Danger Zone to come. Landon, I can't believe it, but there's still more action. We've got the ring wrecker, Vordell Walker, going right. I know, going one-on-one with Frederick Yeager.
I just got a second win. Oh man, Vordell Walker, Frederick Yeager, it's gonna happen in that ring tonight. This is Danger Zone. Oh, and the Pro Wrestling 225 Heavyweight Championship is on the line tonight in the main event.
Corey Constantine will defend against Russian Destruction, Vladimir Koloff. But don't forget in the second half as well, Wild Thing, the saga continues as he finally got some comeuppance on Michael White at Cruel Summer. But this time, he's going to go one-on-one with fellow Crook Mob member to Michael White, Bad Business.
It's going to be bad business in the Danger Zone. I cannot wait for the second half. We'll see you there.
These boosters kick more asses in this building your eyes will ever see. I had an awesome 23 years in this business. I wouldn't change one thing. For 23 years, I walked through those curtains all over the United States. For 23 years, I've stepped in the rings just like this. I've always said that my family was going to have to drag me out this ring. And it's not right, and it's not fair to them. My three beautiful girls over there, I swear, if they have to drag me out this ring, it's not fair to them. For 23 years, I stood behind that curtain and listened to my music hit. And whether these people cheered me, whether they loved me, whether they booed me, or whether they hated me for what I did in this ring, I did it at 100%. If you're not going to take this belt, I have no choice but to hand it over to this man. Because what you have just witnessed was Minotaur's last match. It's not goodbye. Forever. I love each and every one of you. Thank you from the bottom of my heart.